Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday night's Midnight Horror Stream. I am your host for tonight, the Samurai of Tears, Namino no Samurai, also known as Pea Chips, but my other role is a 20. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. It has been my first week back at work after a nice 2-week break, and I am exhausted. I've been falling asleep just the second I stopped doing anything at the moment, and mixing with that the constant agony that I'm in at the moment with it's just a pinched nerve in my back, but it causes random sporadic paralyzing waves of pain that's still going on, waking me up at early hours in the morning and stopping me from sleeping. But I'm doing the sensible thing today. Having not slept for most of the week, being woken up ridiculously early and kept up late last night with it, I am here to play games way past midnight, and what better games to play than of the horror genre. For those that have been watching regularly, currently playing through Project 04, The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, also known as Fatal Frame in the States, or Day in Japan. The story is following the tale of 5 girls who have been drawn back to this island with no memory of ever being here before, but found evidence. All of them were patients of this mental hospital, they were diagnosed and suffered from a horrific disorder where they were drawn to the moon. All of them were involved in this ritual, which was being conducted underneath the hospital by the doctor there, who was also a head priest for this weird cult on the island. And there's this event that happened in the past where there were a lot of people just disappeared suddenly. Now the game switches between different characters. Sometimes you play as one of the girls. Well, it's now the young women that have been recalled here. And sometimes you play as a detective who is researching a doctor that has come back to this island. I think it's a doctor anyway, or someone who's at least come back to the hospital. He was the one that found the girls in the first place. So it's slowly getting little pieces of information to piece together the game. If you have missed any of the previous episodes of this, they should be all available on YouTube at this point, so you can always go back and catch up on any of the missed chapters. We've generally been going through 2 chapters a week, although I missed last week's because I was just so tired after travelling and again not sleeping because of these muscle cramps and spasms. Oh, hey! Oh, let's see how this sounds.
Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and vanished. He walked to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is an observer from his own time, who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear, and so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life.
Fixing mistakes. What's that? It's fixing mistakes and lives that are not his own, hoping that each leap will be the next leap home or something. It nearly got the end. I love Quantum Leap. But nicely done. And thank you for the resubscription, Mizamincy. Oh boy. I really actually do want to see the reboot of that one, just to see where they've taken the story on that one. I know, for me, it will not take away from the original, because the original was brilliant, and I love the final episode of the original Quantum Leap. So it's going to be just kind of interesting to see what they've decided to do with that, and see if it actually could even hold a small glimmer of tribute to the original one. But either way, thank you very much for the resubscription, my friend, and I hope your Shadowrun game is going well. Oh, or even potentially finished, because we also have Helpful Onions appearing.
That was scary.
Welcome in, Onions. Hello, hello, hello. We've been having a nice chat this evening, so I roughly know how you do, but I hope everything is going well for you this evening as well, and that you have been having a fun time. But Oh, Andrew was ill, so you skipped. Fair enough. So you've just been hanging out, chatting to each other. That's still a good use of an evening. Could have had film night. We could have done something. I've been sat here on my own all evening, like twiddling thumbs. I threw films forward for people to watch, and I didn't get a response. So I figured no one was interested in that one. So literally just been on my own. Caught up on Picard. Oh my god, the last episode of season 3. I've been talking to 8 Wheels about it because he's watched it. No one else I know has seen it, and it's amazing. I love it. As a fan of The Next Generation, it ticked every single box. Every box it needed to. I saw a couple of articles that said, like, casual Star Trek fans will love it, but hardcore fans won't. I'm like, I consider myself a pretty hardcore Star Trek fan, and I absolutely loved it. So Mike's seen it. Brilliant. Be interesting to see what he thought of it. I just thought they did everything. It's like at that point they've kind of realised this is the end, so we're just going to have fun with it. And they just make so many references and tie up so many stories, and like it's a good finale. And I was smart. I cheered. There's one moment right near the end where they say, no, let's make a toast. And they pass it to one character, and he starts off a line, and it had me howling in stitches. It is absolutely beautiful. Didn't see it coming. Came out like nowhere. And I'm still smiling about it. It was great. So of course I have to watch something funny and dramatic before playing into a dark psychological horror. But so when you stood up, your foot reminded you it hurt it earlier, so you literally saw head to foot. Oh, Nance, you just got a big bundle of accidents today, aren't you? Hey. But yeah, I can highly recommend season 3 for Picard. Like, it's so much better than the first 2 seasons, and like the last episode, they really did themselves proud. Set up a beautiful line for a continued series. Like, everyone's talking about it on Twitter at the moment. The Star Trek Legacy is like, come on, you're ready for it, and it's like, and a beautiful doozy of a cliffhanger as well. It's like, yeah. They're set up. They want to do more. You can tell, and it would work. It would work so well. Like, they've got a really good crew. So hey, let's see if they listen to the fans again and make more. But it's a really good send off for the next gen crew. So I was really happy on that one. But yeah, just try and look after yourself this weekend, onions. No more walking into things or hurting yourself. See. I say that physical exercise is bad for you because it always ends in pain, but apparently getting up and walking is bad for you as well, so I'd stay sat down and watch lots of TV. Like, for me at the moment, just standing up is leaving me dizzy and wanting to vomit, so I will hopefully not be doing that. If I end up having a seizure on stream, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be able to stop and freeze the stream, probably. So you'll just, I don't even know what it looks like. I've never seen myself happening it, and it's probably it's apparently quite scary to see, but trust me, I will be okay if it happens. It's been an alright day though today, to be honest. Only this morning, like early hours of this morning, were painful, and then the rest of the day's just been uncomfortable. But yeah, if it does happen, don't worry, I am fine, as fine as I can be. There's nothing that can be done about it. Just let the pain pass. But yes, lots of stream on Saturday and Sunday. Sounds like a good reason to stay sat down. I think I would definitely agree. So yeah, just before we get into Friday night, just a reminder that tomorrow, which is Saturday the 22nd of April 2023, will be our next episode of Pathfinder The Vault of Galadriel. So if you are around, that starts at 6 PM British time, and we'll be going for about 4.5 hours from that point. So it'll be interesting to see. We have a lot of plans. I've been talking to one of the players to make sure that they're completely okay with what we've got planned. So some nice surprises for the rest of the players in this session. They don't even know what's going to happen, but they're okay that something is going to happen. So that one's going to be awesome. And while I don't normally shout out people who have just dropped in through stream avatars, I do have to say hello and a good
emotional damage.
I have to say yes, emotional damage. But yes, a good evening to Princess Sully. I'm glad you've made it. And look, we're both awake. I nearly wasn't. I kind of half fell asleep around just after phoning you. I had to do this stupid thing. I called Princess Sully and our parents this evening just to say hi and go, I want you to see Star Trek Picard. And then partway through the conversation, we were talking about training for stuff. I went, oh, nuts. I haven't done my safeguarding training yet. So tonight, despite everything, at 7:30, 7:40, I think it was something like that, I had to sit and do safeguarding training about child exploitation, so that was a great way to spend this evening. But I did it. I'll find out next week if I passed the test. So we have to do this all the time, and it's a lot better at least than doing like these. We used to have these 3-hour meetings where you sat and listened to someone from the Board of Education talking about safeguarding stuff, and you have to do it like every 2 years as an update. Now they just do like every couple of weeks we do this 15-minute training session with like quizzes and stuff to go afterwards. So it's a little bit easier to handle, but because I was teaching when they did it, I've had to do it my own time. So yeah, that was a great thing to look forward to on a Friday evening. But by the way, speaking of emotional damage, that was tomorrow evening. I don't think it'll be too bad. There's definitely going to be some emotional moments, some tugging at the heartstrings to like over the next few Pathfinder sessions, I hope. But also some really cool bits to look forward to. Fingers crossed. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but I will try my best. But for today, we are going to go with trying to scare the hell out of me. I am so tired. Every little jump scare is going to destroy me. So we'll see how that goes. But I said the last training you did was at 12:30 in the morning of the work day. You couldn't sleep and it needed done. I hate safeguard training because the thing is, it's the same thing every time. It's like, I know all this. I've been teaching now for over 13 years in this country, and it's the same every 2 years, same training. It's not great. But why were you doing it at 12:30 in the morning? I suppose that is something that will send you to sleep, though. It makes sense. But yeah, let's see if this works now. Last time I tried this, everything on my stream was just absolutely cuckoo. The capture area was all wrong, and ugh. There we go. They said they're not going to come up with much new at that point. Yeah, the silly thing is though, right? Like, technology changes, and as such, so do things that can go wrong and safeguarding issues, but they don't update the training. There was one we went on, I think I talked about this before, but last year, where they were talking about the internet as far as safeguarding goes, and it's like, oh yes, what do adults use the internet for? Reading emails. What do children use it for? Chatting online. There was no mention of social media. There was no mention of the fact that adults do this as well. No mention of online games. When they got to gaming, they were talking about the PlayStation Vita, which was officially terminated several years ago. So, yeah, I walked out of that training session because that was dumb. Alright, we just finished Phase 6 Moonsong. My goal is to see if we can get through another couple of chapters at this point. Now, it was Ruka last time, who's one of the girls that's gone missing. We've played her a couple of times, actually, in recent succession. But yeah, the people that do the course are so out of touch. And when we had someone come in to do the session, they just read off they had like a ring binder and were just reading stuff off it, and we're like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You're reading a script. Why don't you just email us that and we'll read it ourselves? Right, ooh, okay. We might be playing the detective for this chapter. So, Private Detective Choshiro Kirishima wakes up in front of Haibara Infirmary. Where am I? Why am I here? Choshiro remembers coming to the island at the request of Ruka's mother, Sayaka. Choshiro is the one who found the 5 missing girls on Rogetsu Isle 10 years ago, when he still worked for the police. I love this. I love the fact that they do this. Like, not a lot of games have this, but little recaps that said, this is what's happened last time. So when you pick it up again, you're told about it. They did it in Final Fantasy 13, which was beautiful. And I think they do it in, like, Witcher 3 as well. They play little cutscenes to show you what's happened. More games need this. But yes, reading stuff in your own time and comfort, put on some music, have some coffee would be great. But at least you have adult size chairs. Yeah. Oh, no, daycare chairs. They're called footrests, onions. They're not chairs. But yes, it's like I like the fact that because you don't have time just to play games like every day. Like with this, I play this once a week at most, and other stuff that I play is like, well, I play it for an hour, but I've forgotten what happened last week. I've had like 70 hours worth of work in between, and more important things to hold up in my little non-spongy brain sieve-like memory. So yeah, I love this. So, standing in front of the infirmary, Choshiro sees Yo Haibara, a suspect he'd been chasing in connection with a multiple missing persons case that took place on the island. Yo is the son of Shigeto Haibara, head of the island and director of the Haibara Infirmary. He's the one that we worked out was the priest and was conducting this dance ceremony for this Moon Kagura festival. Choshiro is certain that Yo had something to do with the girls' disappearances, as they were found underneath Haibara Infirmary. Yo evaded capture and the case was closed, but Choshiro could not give up. He handed in his badge and became a private detective to continue his search for Yo Haibara, who is here now in the infirmary. Could Ruka be here too? With his instincts telling him that the disappearances, Yo and Haibara Infirmary are all related, Choshiro stands before the place where he found 5 frightened girls all those years ago. So yeah, the last time we were playing as the detective, we'd gone down under the hospital. We finally found a way down there. Found the room that he'd found 5 girls staring up through a hole in the ceiling at the moon. And that's where it ended. And we haven't played as him since, so it's quite nice to come back to this character. I'm trying to remember where we left off with Ruka last time. Like, we started off with finding her room, and we got in there. And I don't remember what we did after that point. Oops, we'll find out next time we play as Ruka, I guess. But yeah, when he was sitting on the floor sounds very sensible. Right, phase 7, Tranquility. I don't like that. If you ever played any of the Dragon Age games, the Tranquility is what they say when they cut people off from magic. It's basically a lobotomy to make them completely tranquil. They have no emotions. But yeah, so this is the chamber. Now, the 5 girls were found under that circle, which looks like a Stargate. Maybe if we stand in it, we'll get teleported up to a pyramid. Ruka's not here. Looks like my hunch was wrong. Now his weapon, I say weapon, is a torch. Ooh. I just gotta remember what the controls are. I've got a moonstone. That's not a good start. Moonstone is the equivalent of a 1-up. Meaning if I die, that breaks instead of me losing. A small shrine with a mask inside is positioned in an alcove. And there is something else here? Where is it? Huh? I have to listen out from going, oh! Because that means there's a ghost hand coming. This tape. Did I record this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, it's him seeing a flashback of... Oh no, that's Haibara. With... Is that Baby Ruka? Okay. That sounds like a spirit radio. Right, I want to see if we can have a... Where is it? Files? Nope. I always get this wrong. Records. Voices. Tapes. Choshiro's investigation notes for... Oh! I've missed like 3 of his investigation notes somehow. That's not good. I hate that. Like collectibles that I missed. September 29th, police station. I got a tip-off about the missing girls from someone connected with the infirmary. It might be nothing, but I'm going to check the place out one more time. September 29th, Haibara Infirmary. I found the girls in a place underneath Haibara Infirmary, all 5 physically unharmed. But when I found them, No, it was dark. I must have imagined it. Their faces. Rite of descent. Rite of descent, that phrase again. What does it mean? I love that phrase. Okay, oof. It's creepy. Right. But yeah, the Spirit Stone Flashlight. Do I have enough to actually enhance it? I have 14 stones, so I could upgrade storage or max power. Let's upgrade power. I've got enough for that. And lenses, I've got the camera lens. Cool. Oh, right. So with this one, we've got in the flashlight. There's the camera mode. And then you've got light mode, where it builds up moon energy. Let's put it in camera mode so that I can take photographs. Should I see anything? I don't remember seeing this door. Looks pretty old though. Why didn't I notice it when I found Ruka here? Oh, I always love it when they bring you into underground sections of the Project Zero games. Hello. Save point. That's ominous. I don't even know if I've got any healing items. I'm not going to check because I'm an idiot. There's an item somewhere here. Like, the blue light on the right hand side is lighting up like crazy here. Where? Anywhere? I hate it when it's stuff like this. It's like, there's something here. There's got to be something here. The light is glowing like crazy bright. And this is, again, I hated this mechanic when it was on the Wii. I'm going to shine a flashlight around. There it is, like, randomly on the wall. We got 10 blue spirit stones, which is useful, but really annoying to find. The gap isn't very big. It might collapse if I force my way through. Yeah. Ah, there's an item on the floor. This looks like a note written by someone who died here. I don't want to die in a place like this. I heard the stories. The Day of Tranquility is here. They say back then some people came down to this place and they were spared. But not this time. Who did this? The Right of Descent? She's here. That woman is here. I saw her blossomed face. Her warped, smashed, twisted, destroyed face. Blossomed face. Warping, breaking, blossoming, twisting, blossoming, defiling, ending, blossoming, blossoming. Not crazy. Not crazy. Not crazy. Oh great. Ghost. Ah, okay, yeah, I remember. That's how you fight. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. I've got like 4 shots left. Maybe this is the ghost of the person who died in this cave. But there's no lock-on feature for the torch. So... Oh, please stop screaming. Okay. Just a nice reminder of how to use the torch. Alright, I don't think I've got any lenses specifically for the torch, so all I've got is camera mode, which I've switched back to, and which doesn't take any spirit. Nice wheels, nice. Doesn't take any spirit energy off the ghosts, which is good for capturing stuff. Hey Wheels, how you doing, man? Just mentioned we were having a nice chat about Star Trek Picard earlier, but again, not many people have seen it yet, so I'm trying to avoid giving away spoilers for everything. Alright. What? So the director's office connects here. He was involved in the disappearances after all. No, Star Trek, are you keeping the ghosts away from Beverly Crusher? Yes, that's what I'm doing. She deserves to be protected. I protect. What, more ghosts? Lots more ghosts? Oops. Come on, charge, and smash. This is not good. I don't like this. Run, you fool! Fly, you fool! Wait, there you are. I see you. I see you. You disappeared, but there's one behind me. Nearly gone, but I have like no moon power left. So that one's good. Gonna lunge at me. I don't remember how to turn around. There is a button for turning around. I don't remember what it is though. Ghosty. Wait, there you are. Hi. Where are you? He's getting attacked quite a lot very quickly here. You can tell we're in the second half of the game. There we go. Max shot and overkill. Well, I don't like the torch as much as the camera because, yeah, you have to rely on charge. Oh, hello. Wait, I didn't press anything. What? Why is it moving? It stopped. I'm looking for clues about Ruka, okay. Nurse in front of mortuary. That does not sound good. Do we have anything here? I saw the lights. It is so pretty. Oh, wait, there is definitely something here. Maybe it's in the next room, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, I've saved, that's good. But look, the blue flashy thing says that there's definitely something here, like right where I am. There it is. Stupid thing. More blue stones. I think I can afford to upgrade the spirit flashlight a little bit more. Okay. Depth increases the effective distance. Improves recharge time. Yes. I'll take the improved recharge time, thank you. Also keeping an eye out for those little doll things that randomly show up. Now we are exploring the same bit over and over here. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. That is so creepy. Oh. That. Ew! Something's appeared in the photograph. Yeah, that would be a decayed face with one eye still in it. A cloth covers what looks like a human corpse. One of the masks found everywhere in this building has been placed on it. That looks like a shrine for the departed. The festival, everything, it's all over. Wait, what? No, I couldn't get a photograph of that. Oh god, I don't like this room. The fact mortuary, ugh. Alright, it might have something to do with the corpse. Post-mortem report for Tomoko Hinuma. Hinuma Tomoko, female. Cause of death, drowning. Circumstances of death, found floating in Rugetsu Hall pool by a nurse. She was already dead from cardiopulmonary arrest at the time of discovery. Additional notes. Deceased reported to have entered a state of agitation at the same time Tsubaki Tono collapsed on the night of the Kagura and developed moonlight syndrome thereafter. Note left at the scene indicates suicide. Typical case of someone losing themselves at the Kagura and not coming back. Signs of budding. Harvest face. It's red spirit stones, which are used for upgrading lenses. I think. No! No! I don't like that. Okay. Oh, that was horrible. Was not expecting that. There's a piece of paper in the bag. Serious errors have been found in records concerning sudden deaths of patients. As such, the specified reports are to be destroyed immediately using the incinerator in the back garden of Haibara Infirmary. Okay. I found a key in the garbage labelled back door. Okay. I got another tape. Okay. Tape. Oh, okay. Cool. Notes number 2. We're just finding them out of order. September 17th. Rogetsu stage. This whole place is in uproar. The Kagura was stopped when the maiden passed out. They say she blossomed? Rite of descent? What are they talking about? September 17th, Rogetsu stage. I couldn't see Haibara in the crowd watching the Kagura. The stage was completely sealed off during the ceremony, with no one allowed in or out. Looks like my instincts were wrong on this one. But I won't give up. He could still be here, hiding away somewhere. However, I'll conduct a search tomorrow. After all, it's not a large island. If Haibara is here, he must have left some tracks that I can follow. September 17th, Haibara Infirmary. They've examined the body of the Kagura maiden. She seems she had a heart attack. The verdict is sudden death due to unexplained causes. September 17th, Haibara Infirmary Mortuary. So he's been here before. I've heard there's an old tradition on Rogetsu. Oh, they put on these strange masks of the faces of their dead. The air about this place, it feels wrong. Not a pleasant place to be in at all. I have to confirm the identity of the body. They're saying I shouldn't look, but I'm having them remove the mask so I can make sure this is the Shrine Maiden. Her face, distorted beyond recognition. What the hell happened? I'm taking a photo of this. Dental records have confirmed the identity of the body. It's her, alright. Okay, so he looked at her. They say you're not supposed to look at the faces of the dead in this, because then you get infected with Moonlight Syndrome, so maybe this guy's also going to go insane and disappear. A black mortuary tablet is enshrined within a small incense altar. Oh, more of these creepy masks and another body. Post-mortem report, Tsubaki Tono. Tono Tsubaki, female. Occupation, nurse at Rogetsu Hall. Circumstances of death, collapsed while performing the role of the vessel during the Rogetsu Kagura. Witnesses report that she was already dead when they rushed to help her. Cause of death, post-mortem failed to reveal any disease or injury. Suspect heart failure, but this diagnosis is inconsistent with the condition of the body. Additional notes. Face could not be identified, cause unknown. Fortunately, deceased did not blossom. Did rite of descent affect Kagura? Death possibly caused by mask. Report to Master Yomotsuki. I don't like this. I don't like it. It's already being super creepy. Like, my skin is tingling in this room. Sacred water, which is basically a full heal. Oh, well, you know, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Shabba-dabba! Ow! That was mean. Dude, take out your blooming torch! Thank you! That's better. Oh, the baba. That's mean. I should not have taken a hit there. I had my torch out. And he's dead in 2 hits anyway. Oy. But the fact that he attacked me from behind, and even though I hit him with the torch, he still managed to clip me. Disappointed, detective. You are not as good as you are not as good at hunting for ghosts as the little girls are in all the other games with a camera. You are useless. You should get a camera. Right, I'm hearing static everywhere we go. Is that a sign that the doll's around? Right, I've got to stay with the torch equipped because, honestly, I don't want to go there. I think that way it goes down, whereas it really wants me to go up to the infirmary. There it is. Yeah, just in case I get attacked by ghosts again. It's giving me another full heal. Not little heals. Sacred Water's big heals. Herbal medicine is the little heals. Like, I can hear that static. Unless that's just a background sound effect. The controls aren't responding. There must be somewhere it can switch on the power. Something has appeared in the photo. A dark, murky room with a power switchboard on the wall. I wish there wasn't a cutscene when ghosts appeared. Like, because you can't react or move when you're in a little cutscene. That's just mean and evil. Let me whip out my torch. Hi! No! Because I didn't have the camera equipped, I missed that. Damn it. Great. That's not grand. Right, I know they're coming through this wall. I know they're coming through this wall. There's one right there. And then there's another one over there. Right, you're getting too far away, maybe? Right, it's still quite a distance away, that's alright. Well, there you are. Hi! Let's get both of you. Ah. Bring it on, Ghosty. I'm gonna flash the ghosts. That's what he does. He's a flasher. Uh-oh. Behind. Very close behind. Uh-oh. One to the left. And one front. Yep. Not good. That's the one I wanted. One more shot required, one more shot. Hi. Ah, there you are. Hi. Yeah, easy. Get good, scrubs. Oh, hi. Hi, why does that exist? Be in that room? There's definitely something around there. There. Like right here, there is something. I don't know what. Hello, anything? Why is my lens reacting if there's nothing here? There's nothing on the lights. Is there anything up high? No. Maybe in the next room where, you know, that ominously... Wait, what? What? There's something here. Oh, what? Another ghost? Ah, yeah, you're the one that I tried to get a photograph of before. Oh, you're the ghost of the one that's in that room. Okay, hi. Hi! I see you. Well, we've definitely got some new ghosts to deal with here. Not super fond of them. Again, oh. peephole has been built into the wall, but it's rusted shut. Why is there a peephole looking at someone that's been hung upside down? I don't think I want to know, do I? That one's rusted shut as well. Okay, we'll go down here. I don't know what's down here, but this is the way I'm going. Oh, there's lots of items here. Found a logbook. Okay. We've accidentally excavated out from the B2F lift shaft into the primeval passage, so work has been stopped for the time being. In the past, we came up against this passage while building the room under the doctor's office. What the heck is he thinking? Taking the same kind of risk twice? The ancients of the island forbade the excavation of buildings underground. If the old primeval passage is disturbed, then the moonlight won't reach. Okay, right. And we got some herbal medicine. That's good. I don't mind herbal medicine. Oh, God. Go away! I do mind you attacking me like that, though. Yeah, you want to come out the wall now, don't you? Yeah? Overkill. Okay. Another new ghost. Yay. Hey, switchboard. Switch the panel on. It seems to operate the electricity for this area. Yay. So I want to know what's through here now. Because, you know, why not? Oh, there's nothing. Okay, well, we've got power now. I'm really disturbed about that room. Nope. And there is an item in there, I just can't get in. I'm not even going to bother looking for it. It might be just spirit stones if I'm lucky. I'm hoping so. Right, which way was it? This way? Yeah. I'm definitely hearing interference here. That usually means there's a doll nearby. Is that it? Is there one up there? Yeah. No, it's not. I thought there might be a doll. So I have to examine the incinerator. Now, I did some horrible things with an incinerator on my Friday night tabletop role-playing game. I was horrible to the players involving an incinerator. So this is my just dessert. Oh, what? Because the stupid cutscene, I couldn't take a photo. I guess going in there. Although, yeah, there's an item here somewhere. It just went glowy glow glow. Where art thou? Item, where art thou? Is that it on the bench? No, maybe. Okay, special treatment memo. Make the arrangements as scheduled for the 5 patients who are to receive special treatment. Note that some are outpatients. Use the room underneath the director's office, but ensure that no one knows about the procedure or gains entry. Of the inpatients, Masaki Aso in 310 and Ruka Yomotsuki in 308 have the most potential. Madoka Tsukimori in 203 may also be of use. However, some doubts remain about the outpatients Marie Shinomiya and Tomoe Nanamura. Written note attached to the memo. You can't choose the organs for the rite of descent in the same way as they do for the Rogetsu Kagura. This isn't the harvest dance in a damn village square. They used to be very careful in choosing the organs for the rite of descent. Only the vessel, obedient and impressionable would do. Girls who can easily be made one with the masks and the music. The rite of descent is very serious business. Its performance and outcome affect the fate of our entire community. You can't afford to make any mistakes. The candidates must be perfect, even if they give you some pause. This, yeah, but they've definitely got the creepy factor right in this. The rituals that they're talking about, creepy. Always talking about the dead. Ah, Yo reading, but it's a ghost of Yo. Yo Haibara. We've been in here before, many times. The desk is covered in files and old envelopes. The bookcase is stacked full in files and reference material. Right, there is... Aha, I was going to say, there's definitely something around here. There's a letter here. At last, the mask of the lunar eclipse that I've poured my heart and soul into is complete. It is no overstatement to say that I've spent myself completely in this endeavour, but it was worth it. I want to thank you sincerely for all your support. The way to make the mask only became clear to me when you reconstructed the ancient documents of the lost rite of descent. You also solved the mystery of the materials to use and gathered them for me. The rite of descent will surely produce the results you desire, and the true mask of the lunar eclipse will take shape. The true mask of the lunar eclipse is not the foul artifact that brought about the terrible day of tranquility spoken of in our legends. No, that disaster was caused because the mask made by my ancestor, Soetsu, was less than perfect. Thanks to you, this mask will open the door to the hallowed realm Soetsu wrote of. As I must perform my role as keeper of the masks during the Kagura, I cannot witness the rite of descent with my own eyes, but I will be praying for its success. What was you looking at? This is Dr. Haibara's notes. The day of the Kagura is close at hand. It's sure to be packed with spectators. There are even some famous people coming from the mainland. Opening the Kagura to the public has not only improved the image of the island, but brought us wealth in so many ways. However, there are also preparations to be made for the other ceremony. The organs have been chosen, and the true mask of the lunar eclipse has been completed. The rite of descent will return. The mask of the lunar eclipse is feared as the mask that caused the vessel to blossom, bringing the day of tranquility that destroyed the island. But by performing the rite of descent with the true mask, the vessel, my poor suffering daughter, will be cured. The mask of the lunar eclipse is our last chance to cure Moonlight Syndrome. The mask of the vessel causes the wearer to lose themselves, but the mask of the lunar eclipse is said to erase all memory. Bring the wearer to the place of origin, purify them, and then bring them back to themselves, back to the living. If the rite of descent succeeds, my seemingly never-ending battle with Moonlight Syndrome will finally come to an end. There have been casualties. My dear wife blamed herself for our daughter's illness, and in her distress, ended her own life. Perhaps she was better off not having to see our daughter end up like this. Everything I've done, my work, my sacrifices, the culmination of all my research, it's all for her. Okay, so we know that the doctor's daughter had the syndrome, so he's doing this to cure her with this mask in a secret ritual. Okay, now where am I going? Where do we go? The secret passage. I have a key. But let's go here anyway. I can't remember what's through here. Maybe we've been here before. Okay, yeah, that sounds awesome. I think we've been down here before, but Oh no, no we haven't. Oh no, we haven't. Yo, in a laboratory. Yeah, this is where the weird, horrible, yucky torture devices are all at. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Lovely. Patient observation record. The organ girls are extremely unstable. The stress and damage, both physical and mental, that they endured from the failure of the rite of descent has wiped their memories and feelings clean. We should be able to suppress their symptoms with appropriate care and medication. This really is the most rare and interesting case. We should continue observing their progress in order to investigate the effects of the rite of descent. Addendum. The results of this investigation might aid our treatment of Sakia, who has been moved to the Court of the Unhallowed. Wherever that is. Grisly-looking instruments are arranged at the head of the bed. Beside them lie syringes, forceps, scalpels, drills, and other surgical instruments. This is a happy place where everybody can be happy. I'm probably gonna die. Probably gonna die. There is an item around here somewhere. It was this blue glowiness. But I'm not seeing anything showing up on the torch. I think I saw this last time I was here as well, and I was like, nah, there is nothing here. Just a weird, creepy looking doll over there. Door is closed tight. Yeah, I think this is how we came down at the end of the last chapter, where I controlled the detective. No, not seeing anything reflecting in the torchlight though. Sometimes you don't even have to touch the thing with the torchlight to see it, and then others you have to be directly on top of it. So again, that's two items I've missed because I cannot get a reflection. Oh, that's interesting though. A little bit of extra lore that we didn't... I don't think we had to get that. But we did. Getting lore is sometimes good. Then other times it's terrifying. Because it usually triggers extra ghost attacks. Which I love. And upgrading using gems, not a big fan of. I preferred it being like point based, so like the quality of your photographs are what you use to upgrade. There you are. Sure, I went over that point. Red spirit stones. Does it even have anything that can be upgraded with red spirit stones? No. Right. I need to get my way to the garden though and find the incinerator. Wherever that may be. Oh no, 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 no. There's usually like a nurse attacking these rooms, isn't there? Okay, okay, we can do this. There's a notebook for High Powers Assistant, note 4. The day of the lunar eclipse is at hand, the day of the original version of the Rogetsu Kagura left only to legend. The masks and music of the organs bring the spirits of the dead into the vessel, and she performs her dance to send them back to the underworld. This is the rite of descent. In accordance with the director's wishes, I prepared the temple at Tsukiyomi for the rite, but the organs, vocal, bell, flute, drum, and strings, will we find suitable candidates for all 5 of them? Is that woman really fit to perform the role of the dancer, of the vessel? And can we really perform the rite of descent right in the middle of the Rogetsu Kagura? I can't shake off all my doubts. But I've started to become fascinated by this rite of descent. It began when I saw it, the mask of the lunar eclipse. Its expression managed to encapsulate a benevolent smile. The suppression of tears, a moment of unbridled anger, death itself, all at the same time. The more I look at the mask, the more I feel myself falling into its gaze. I must see the rite performed with it. No, I want more than that. I want to try putting the mask on my own face to see how it feels. It's too late for me to turn back. Oh, that was dumb. I want you to gather the files I mentioned and bring them to my room. It'll probably be a waste of time. Oh, that was quick. Be sure to indicate any children who have spiritual potential. Oh, and leave the boys' files. I have no use for them. Huh. Anything in here? A large stack of folders. Someone was collecting document scraps. There's nothing in here, really. Volumes upon volume of old book. They must have been used as materials for some kind of research. Okay. Let's leave this place, because that was not creepy in the slightest. I should probably have a look at the map at some point, see if we're going in the right direction. But, you know. Great! Hi! Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, hi. Did that work? Did that work? I think I got a chain shot off. Yay! I did the chain shot thingy. Did some extra damage. There's nothing in here. Several medicine bottles and syringes are lying on the desk. Okay. Right. Map-wise, where am I actually going? So, there's nothing to the right there. So if I go forwards, that'll get me back to reception. Where are we going? That's the forest path. That's a long path to a graveyard. We don't think we're going to a graveyard. Have we been to a graveyard? That's the back door, which I have a key for, so maybe it is there. Maybe I'm going to a graveyard. I must be going to a graveyard. I thought I was going to a garden, though. I honestly thought we were just going to a graveyard, but yeah. Alright. Because I want to find the incinerator. Yep, there's definitely nothing in that room. Not yet, anyway. Or not anymore. So is it this way? Maybe. Right. Reception. There we go. Nurse heading somewhere, number 2. So I guess that's giving me a hint on where to go. However, I'm going to go save. Hello, save point. Thank you, save point. Save. I mean, I've got lots of points, but I've got 3 herbal medicines on this character, so that's fine. Whew. Now, the nurse was heading through here. Wait, what was that? An out-of-date calendar and a medical diagram hang on the wall. Creepy, creepy statue thing. Now, when we took that spirit photo before, we saw the face with that eyeball thingy hanging out. I haven't seen that anywhere yet. So I don't think we've solved that riddle. Oh, this is not a happy place. somehow made it through to 11 PM and I'm still awake. I don't feel very awake. Oh, I don't want to get too close to the screen for this. I feel like there is going to be something absolutely horrific in this room. Oh. Where are you going, Nessie? What are you leading me to? What horror am I going to witness in this place? Oh, hi. Model of a human head sits atop a medicine case. Brain surgery must have been performed in this place. Yeah, we've definitely been in here. That looks like a head with... I don't know what it was that she said there. I missed it completely. Use the key. Oh boy. Oh, cool. Huh. Yeah, this is a path that leads to a graveyard. There's the incinerator. Okay. This must be where they burned the erroneous documents. What could they have been? There is an item here. It's doing the glowy thing. Alright. No, what? Oh, you put your hand in? Okay, lightly bound bundles of letters lie at the bottom of the furnace. These letters are addressed to me? Dear Choshiro, long time no see. I hear you're coming to Rogetsu Isle for work. I'm on the island now conducting some research. We'll be able to meet up. This place is pretty interesting. Its culture is almost completely unique. There's 27 pages of this. My specific research topic is masks. The mask-related beliefs of Rogetsu Isle are well known even in the mainland, but there are still many mysteries to explain. Or to be explained. Unfortunately for me, this is the year of the Rogetsu Kagura, held once a decade. Many different masks are made for the ceremony. I couldn't have timed it better. If all goes well, I might even have the chance to actually see the masks being made. I'm planning to stay for a while to take advantage of all these great research opportunities. Do you remember my younger sister, Iori? She insisted on tagging along with me. She says she's really excited about seeing the Rogetsu Kagura. What a tourist. When I told her I knew a real detective, Iori said she wanted to meet you. So when you get here, we should all go for a drink. We haven't done that much since we got jobs. Takashi Aiba, Teaching Assistant History Department, Kusanagi University. Blank letter. Purpose of most Kagura masks is to make the wearers one with the gods, as they take the appearance of them and perform the ritual dance. But the masks on Rogetsu Isle don't represent gods. In fact, there aren't any gods in the belief system here. Also, the Rogetsu Kagura got its current name relatively recently. It used to be called the Rite of Descent. Descent represents the journey of the souls of the dead. Blah, 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 blah. And given customs of putting masks on the faces of corpses, the masks on this island must represent the dead. The tradition of putting death masks and performing dances occurs elsewhere, but... these masks represent death itself, the forms of minds that have faced death, the shape of the soul at the moment one moves from existence to nothingness. The masks here represent the shapes of things that leave behind no lasting forms. The Rite of Descent used such masks. What function did it have in an island society? Is the mask worn by the vessel? It was crafted long before the other Kagura masks, and its roots are different from any of them. The most prominent of them all is the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, crafted by the artisan Soetsu Yomotsuki. However, legend has it that disaster befell the island when the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse caused the vessel to blossom, and so its existence has remained taboo for many years. The mask-making arts from the era of Soetsu are lost for a time, most likely as a result of the disaster. Nothing is known about it except that it was black in colour. The present-day mask maker Soya wants to revive the advanced arts of Soetsu. Perhaps the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is ultimately... ... Said we both have mild cases of Moonlight Syndrome. They say it happens to a lot of people after watching the Kagura and will have to be hospitalised here for a while. Now that I write the word hospitalised makes it sound so serious, but don't worry, it's not that big a deal. In fact, it won't even stop me from continuing my mask research. If you get another chance to visit the island, make sure you visit us. We could certainly use some companionship here. The other patients aren't exactly a black mask. When the dead return to the world of the living become as the dead. The mask made to become as the dead makes the wearer become death itself. I can't imagine what the mask is used for. It has such a gentle smile like a Buddhist statue, but there's a primal emptiness about its face that is evocative of death. So that woman we keep seeing that floating around with everything goes staticky, I think she's wearing the mask of the lunar eclipse, right? Like she is death. A particular kind of death. Looking at it, I feel myself drawn into the depths of oblivion. I feel terror and belief. And relief. It's beautiful. The mask of the lunar eclipse. Though I smashed my eyes and I still see. It's still looking at me. I can see it again. It's so beautiful. Oh, whoever wrote those letters, Shikri. Rusted furnace filled with trash bags. I think I did that justice. I think I read that with enough pizzazz. Don't shake the bags. Don't be shaky bags. Okay, film incineration. There's a file here. It must have spilled out one of the trash bags. I've decided that the film of the Kagura is to be incinerated. While I'm aware of the importance of keeping a record of the event, even considering what happened, there's something very strange about this film. At first I thought it was just damage to the film itself, but I checked again, and that's when I realised the film is showing a woman who definitely wasn't present at the time of the recording. I think she's dancing. Just to be sure, I had the other nurses watch the film with me. The second time I saw it, I could see her even more clearly. The woman is slowly becoming more and more apparent in the film. I could barely believe it myself when I came to this realisation, but there's simply no other explanation. I don't want to see it again. I don't even want to be near this damned film anymore. I'm afraid I can't wait for your permission, Director. I'm taking this cursed thing straight to the rear incinerator and destroying it once and for all. Oh, I want to see it. No? Okay. Oh, we're going to the graveyard. We are going to the graveyard. Come back, nurse. They make you do this in so many of the Project Zero games. Maybe it's up a tree. Ah, there it is, yeah. More spirit stones. Okay. Definitely wants me to upgrade some stuff. So I'm thinking more power. I could definitely put more power into it. Saving those 19 though, because I want to use them to upgrade someone else. Just to remind you, we're supposed to be going down this path still. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, ghost lady. That's creepy. She looked at me as I tried to walk past her. And spirit gates, of course. Yeah. Makes sense to have spirit gates outside a graveyard. Yeah, she's heading to a graveyard. It says heading somewhere. I've looked at the map. The map says this is graveyard. Hi, nurse. I don't know why you're going to the graveyard. That's like there is, and it's an extra. This is where the incinerator is, maybe. Alright, where did that item appear? Ah, there, okay. Not had anything jumping at me yet. Oh, I got the chain lens. What does the chain lens do? Well equipped, increases the time you have after each shot to make a chain. You know what? Let's upgrade that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to upgrade it again. And I'll upgrade it again. There we go. I like chain shots, what can I say? Oh boy. Oh, the moon's out. That moon is definitely out. Right, where? There is an item here somewhere. But again, this might be one that I just won't find. At the ground first. I can't see it. So look at the ground on the other side. Won't see it. Look up the top of the Tory gates. Don't see it. Look at the other corner of the Tory gates. Don't see it. Look in the middle. Just turn around. Don't see it. I think that's a fair thing to say. I can't see it. Like, it's supposed to be here somewhere. Nurse in front of the grave, and she said, "Help me." Oh boy. Found a diary for Tsubaki Tono. She's one of the ones we found the body of in the mortuary. It was my uncle's recommendation that brought me to Rogetsu Isle. At first I was quite apprehensive, but both the islanders and the infirmary staff have shown me such kindness, helping me to settle into my new job and my new life here. I appreciate now what good advice my uncle gave me. I feel so lucky to be here. It turns out that this is the year of the Rogetsu Kagura, an important island festival that's only held once a decade. At the centre of this Kagura is a woman called a vessel, who performs a dance as an offering to the gods. I was very surprised when the islanders asked me, an outsider, to take the role of the vessel. So the one that has to wear the lunar mask and becomes deaf, and it failed. They explained that the vessel should be a woman around my age, beautiful and impressionable. When they put it like that, how could I possibly refuse? Calling you impressionable, I think, is an insult. It's such an honour to be allowed to take part of an ancient island tradition. This will be an excellent opportunity for me to express my gratitude to Rogetsu Isle for all the happiness it's brought me. I'm truly thrilled. Before the festival, I have to take part in a purification ceremony where I bond with the vessel mask worn during the Kagura. Hearing about this made me a little more nervous than when I accepted the role. I hope it all goes to plan. I found a film reel. That's dining room. The film. Oh, okay. I don't like this. I have a horrible feeling we're going to get attacked by a ghost around here. I mean, graveyards. Oh, hi! Hey! Doll's curse is lifted. I bought an item that says they're supposed to show up on the map, but they really don't. Like, none of them show up on the map. So why did I buy the item that does it? Right, there's still like blue spirit energy showing up around there. Right, where is it? Ah, there you are. There's been no jumpy hand things yet. You know what, max power. You gave me 20. I'll just really ramp up the power of my torch. I have a very powerful torch now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hi. That's 3 of you. That is max power, torch power, baby. Oh, there's more of you. You survived. Hi. Oh, hi. I have no power left. I have no power. Torch. Recharge, please. Oh. I've got no power in my torch.
You will now be known as Sharkbait.
Help! Help!
Enough of the Sharkbait.
Run through the ghost, run away. Thank you very much for the follow, hey Viber. How are you doing? I hope you're having a really good weekend. Oh, like, at least. Hope you had a good week. Having a good evening. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. You're going to get yourself your little avatar, which you can upgrade and stuff. Yee! Oh, that's another one now. Aha. No. Oh no, that was the one. I got one more shot. Oh no, is this just infinite ghosts here? This might be infinite ghosts. I have to put the torch away for it to recharge, apparently. It's not just... It's not just about not using it, it's about not holding it up well. Get a lot of points, though, if it's infinite ghosts. Yeah, I think it's time to run away. I think I'm just gonna run away. Oh god, yeah, they're coming from everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, this running definitely is. There's no urgency in the running here. The idea of running is walking with a very quick step. Oh jeez, and there's like, oh no. Hi. I get points for this. Points are good. I can use them for buying stuff with. It's really wasteful. I get infinite points here. This is great. But the fact there's infinite ghosts, I don't. I'm in a graveyard. What do I expect? Ghosts, 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 ghosts. More ghosts. A few more ghosts. And a couple of ghosts. Don't go away. But yeah, like his running at least is a bit better than the other characters. When they run, it's like run away, dude. Come on, run. Like I'd be sprinting like hell at this point, and I'm a slow, lazy so and so. But we dwarves are natural born sprinters. Very good over short distances. Yeah, that's not grand. Infinite ghosts. I wish for infinite wishes. That doesn't work. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh, I did not like. I liked that bit, but I did not like that bit. That was terrifying. There was far too many ghosties. Okay. It's a long chapter, this one. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get through 2 chapters at this rate. I might just get through the one. Hey, Nebulous! Konbanwa! Oh. Oh, there you are. Hi. What the hell? Man in the... Why is there a man in the sink? Dude, why are you in the sink? Water is collected in the sink. Some kind of red oil is floating around on the surface. I don't like that. Get out of there, get out of there. Run away. Leave. Massively leave now. Right, okay. Okay. Right, this will take us back into reception, the entrance hall. That's the front hall. Reception's there. Maybe then I go up the stairs. Maybe, if we're lucky. Don't like the flickering. Go away. Makes me think there's something here. I've played too many games where flickering lights are a bad sign. Right, save. Save. Oh, telephone. Right, saved. Right. Telephone. There's a telephone over here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Some things are best left unknown. Some things are best left forgotten. Won't she ever wake up? Yeah, we do have to go upstairs. Okay. I think there's an item in here though. I can't see it. Like when I was over here, there was a blue glowy light thingy. Unless it was corresponding to the telephone. Right. Saved. And then stairs. Upstairs we go. How are you doing, Neb? Well done on finishing the week. I know it's been a tough one for you, but you got through to Friday, so well done. 2 more weeks to go, man. 2 weeks. Also, one day. Tomorrow is something to look forward to also. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow night because I'm going to trying to do something that I've never done before. So again, it's going to be an interesting session, I think. But switching to phone. Okay, I've definitely been in here before. I think this leads back to the old hospital, which is where we want to go because we need to get to the dining room. And he hasn't spent time in the old hospital yet. Are you going to run the session while hanging upside down from the ceiling? I've done that before. You know I have, Wheels. 2 things will happen. Either we'll have an epiphany, or I'll pass out from blood like to the head and start hallucinating. Either way, we'll have our answers. But no, there's it's like a mechanic that I'm going to attempt to do as part of the story, and it's a bit of a doozy. And again, I hope it works. It's very much about how I carry it off rather than like how dice roll for this one. Hey, Drust is here. How do you do, Drust? How you doing, dude? And it is still Friday. Happy Friday. We have nearly made it to the end of the week. Oh, hello? There is a blue. There is blue. There it is. How you doing, man? Clear spirit stones. There's been a surprising lack of ghost hands in this section. Wait a minute. There is another blue shiny ghost thing somewhere here. What? Maybe it's just talking about the camera. That'll be Onions back in.
Scary.
Welcome back, Onions. The projector, it should be able to play this film reel. I wonder if this is going to be the film of the festival with the... Oh, it gives me the option not to play it. Okay. And the only stream that you watch? Oh, thanks, Jess. I really appreciate you coming in to see me. But Kriparian, okay. Fair. Might try to change the colour. Oh, we're in brown a lot already, mate, after this. It was the one scene where you see a bunch of an item glowing on top of a pile of refuse sacks, and when you bend down to try and pick up the item, no ghost hand this time. No, the sack itself starts going. Oh, yeah, and he's sensible. He's wearing the brown pants. It's giving me the option to watch the video. Now, the only film it's spoken about is a recording of the dance of the Kagura Festival, which has a woman in it who was not part of the dance. Yeah, and she becomes more and more clear the more times it's watched. We're going to watch this. Do we want to watch this? I'm going to take a drink because my heart is... Ugh. I know how I would write this, and I am not looking forward to this bit. If I was writing this, and again, just a sign of the kind of GM I am for tabletop role-playing games, yeah, I'd have this being the point where she comes out of the film. Alright, let's do it. So, that's the vessel in the middle, which was the nurse. The 5 girls around the outside are the girls that we've been playing as. That's the villagers, the audience members. And these are the organs. So they each represent a different instrument. What the... Why does he not have a mask on? Is that Haibara? I think that's Haibara. So that's the flute. Oh, wait. Like that. I don't like that. And the nurse dies in the middle of this ceremony. Stono. Yeah, so there she goes. They think she had heart failure. The vessels all collapsed, which is the failure of the rite of descent. During the Kagura, the maiden died. Yeah, we know that. What happened? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. The projector should be already... No, don't play the film. There's something behind this. Okay. Okay. That's not as creepy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, there was that really horrible flash with you can see the mask. That was creepy, but not as creepy as I thought this was going to be. Right. There's a half-burnt oil painting in the fireplace. I found a cassette tape. Okay. Judging by the lack of firewood, it hasn't been used in a long time. Right. Records. Voices. Notes number 3. September 25th, Rogetsu Hall. Full circle. I've finally been able to talk with the Rogetsu Hall sanatorium patients. Access is supposed to be restricted, but I was able to worm my way in. A good word from Sayaka works wonders. Sadly, talking to Moonlight Syndrome sufferers isn't really all that illuminating. Their amnesia makes it difficult to get a coherent statement out of these people. First they say they saw it all happen, then they say they didn't see anything. At this rate, my investigation will be as dead as that maiden. I finally got a concrete statement. One of the kids says he saw some girls in a room on the 3rd floor. The resident is a patient by the name of Madoka. I'm going there to find now. Oh, okay, we're going upstairs to find Madoka. Okay. Rogetsu Hall, room 309. There's nothing here but a painting. If the painting's burnt, there must be what the boy saw, another dead-end lead. Oh, what? Excuse me, that made me sneeze, that. That was, I'm allergic to stupid sounds. Rogetsu Hall, 4th floor. This is it. I've been around the whole building. This room at the end of this corridor is the only place left to check. The patient is a woman called Sakuya. So, she's your Haibara's older sister. Hers is said to be a particularly severe case of Moonlight Syndrome, so there probably wouldn't be any point in asking her something. That is, if she was conscious. She's in a coma, so all this is academic anyway. That was way too fast, some of that. But this room... it's like a prison cell. Anyway, that's my search finished. No sign of Haibara or the girls. So we're going up to the 4th floor, or room 309. Right, okay. Okay. Great. Hi, ghosties, you back? I see. Jeez. More ghosts. Oh boy, oh boy. Running over here, I'm running over here. Running, I'm running over here. Uh-oh, that's a dead end. Ghosts, hi. Wait, oh god, they were out of range. Hi. That's one down. That's another down. I wonder if these ones keep coming back like the last lot did. No? Okay, that's good. And there's still a blue light thing shining over here. Like there's an item here somewhere. But where is it? Like, why is it shining around the camera but not letting me see it? I don't know. Right, I'm not finding anything here at all, so I think it's just being weird and possibly still highlighting the film projector. I kind of watched that film again, but I won't. Right, so I think we're going to go to room 309, right? But they said 4th floor. I've not been to the 4th floor before. 4th floor's the roof. Right, 3rd floor here, room 309 is Magaki's room. Okay, Faded Moon, Yuko, Magaki. Maybe it was Magaki that he mentioned before, not Madoka. It went way too quick. Way too quick for me to read properly. Oh, she wants me to go on the lift. They want me to go on the lift, guys. They want me to go on the lift. You know what? I'm saving. I'm gonna save. There we go. We're saved. Let's make a manual save as well, because you know what? Why not? Saved. And I have so many points. I'm gonna just buy a couple more of those herbal medicines, because yeah, I feel like things are going a little bit too well so far. Right, 4th floor? What do you reckon, guys? So, there was 2 things that were mentioned in that diary. There was one that said room 309, and then it said there was something on the 4th floor, that's where they want me to go. It's the last room. I'm thinking 4th floor is where I want to go. And then if it's not, then come back down to room 309. But I want to leave it up to you guys for a little bit. Help me decide. What do we think? 309, which we've been to before, I think. It's just one of the rooms for the patients. But I've never been to the 4th floor here. And it's... You think the 4th floor as well? Alright, I'll do it. Oh, you decided for me. But we're going to try and get there, so I guess I'm I guess we go to the 3rd floor for now. Maybe there'll be stairs up to the 4th floor, because I think there is a staircase that takes you up to the roof. Someone drowned on the roof, I think. Because we read about that one earlier. Oh boy, right, okay. What can he see that we can't? Nurse in front of station. Oh, I never like it when they put the nurse in front of somewhere. Right, yeah, this is definitely taking me towards 309. So I have to take the door on the right and then the first door on the left. I think we're probably coming to the end of this guy's chapter, to be honest. It looks like it. Wait, something's making a sound in there. Okay, there's a logbook. Okay. That was an achievement. Is there a pool on the roof? There is an achievement. There's a pool on the roof, I think. Because one of the patients is apparently dead in the... like, drowned in a pool. By suicide, apparently. Right, there's a logbook. One item to report. Yuko Magaki in room 309 has shown some drastic changes recently, and his behaviour is increasingly Oh, Magaki's a guy. Okay, he causes disturbances, shouting out suddenly at the top of his voice and grinning like a man possessed. Last night, after lights out, he started causing a racket. I ran to his room to check on him, and he grabbed me and started screaming, "Annihilation!" over again. There have also been some disturbing changes in his paintings. He keeps painting pictures of a sinister-looking woman. There is no longer any doubt that the woman he paints is the patient in the isolation room. Why does he keep painting pictures of her? I believe they are an omen foretelling the awakening of the one with no face. Oh no, and there's another tape. Is this going to be record 5? Yep. October 9th. Sayaka told me that she's planning to leave Rogetsu. She wants to transfer Ruka to another hospital. It's so sudden, I just can't work it out. The events of these last few days must have taken their toll on her. I feel like the moment I take my eyes off her, she'll be gone in an instant. Okay, that was a bit limited. Okay. You pure country, 2 Jack Russell Terriers, Bell and Russell. Yeah, next one's going to be called Jack. I like the way you've got like a naming theme going on there. I think you should like make up some like ridiculous naming strategies that like you come up with a different story every time someone asks. Like, why did you call it that? And like people go, oh, so did you call it Russell because it's a Jack Russell? And you're like, no, I called it Russell, named after Russell Crowe from in his role in Gladiator. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that. No, don't go in there. No, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna go investigate the weird crackle. Because that's horrific. I've got my best lens equipped, which is fully maxed out. There are files stacked on the shelves. They're written in a foreign language. It looks like German. Oh, okay. No, there's no way to interact with that. Let's do this. You heard of a dog called D4 because D is for dog. That is actually, I really like that. What's it called? D for? D for dog. I like that. That's actually really good. Right, the room I'm after, I believe, is this one. 309. There it is. Oh wait, it's locked. That's not good. I want to go to room 309. I guess we're going to have to go around the long way. Isn't this where we went with Ruka? I can't go into room 309. What? I can't get in there. That room is locked. Can I go in this room instead? Yes, I can. I don't know why I want to go in this room. This room is horrible. This room had the crazy doctor in it. And the baby carriage that Nebulous helped us remember where it was last time. Okay. No. I definitely wanted to go into room 309. I guess we'll go back to the nurse's station and see if there's any indication which room was calling to us. I want to try this room while I'm here. This was Ruka's room, and I'm looking for Ruka. Did I get it? I missed it, darn it. There's something here. That sounds like a broken clock, but I can't make out where the clock is. Oh, that's never good. I don't want to look in this cupboard. I don't want to. Haha! Saw you, ghost hand. You missed me. Haha! Oh, why is that swinging? Right, I've got 15. Is that enough? I could get chain shots damage up. Let's do that. Yay. Okay. That's alright. An imposing painting hangs on the wall. It shows a Torii gate and what looks like a tower. Right, there's definitely something else here. Definitely. There, on the chair. There we go. Because there was a ghost here. Don't get ghosts here if there's nothing to be found. There's a photo. Is this Sayaka's? Everything is getting out of control. Soya has been completely consumed by his obsession with your Motsuki ancestor. And now the Haibaras have started behaving in ways I simply can't understand. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away, somewhere far away. They've never even heard of this island, and I won't have to hear the name Rogetsu. Choosing between my husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Ruka is the only thing that matters to me now, and I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, my darling Soya. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for, who I still care for, but you've buried him so deep inside this madness that I don't think there's any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Rogetsu Isle. Oh, that's... Oh, no, that's the sound of the guy that's making the mask. Oh, hi. I knew you were going to come back. I knew it. Haha! Double chain shot. Boom. You sadistic doctor thing. And there's a small key. Okay, so we have a key. Hopefully to get into room 309 now. Alright, that's the way we're going. Man going to the gallery. I like the idea that Freddy was named after Freddy Krueger. Oh, no. I have a key. Let me in. Maybe I have to go through his room. Yeah, I could get in now. Let's have a look at what this weird painting is, because it's supposed to be a painting of the woman. Oh, cutscene. Oh no. Hi? Oh, am I going to have to fight him now? This is... Migaki... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Hi! Did you just throw paint on my... I think he threw paint on my torch. A picture's been drawn on the floor. Oh, yeah. We've seen this before. The woman in red with the messed up face. This scene. What is this? Wait, what? That's the god that day. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hi. When Haibara came back to the island, everyone on the island vanished. Is that the end of chapter 7? I think it might be. That was a long chapter, Tranquility. I'm actually thinking, considering how long that was and how tired I am, I don't think I'm going to go for a second chapter tonight. That'll take me like far too late. So, I'm rather sensibly gonna have quite an early one here. That's good timing, Dress. Like I said, I think I'm going to finish up. So have a great weekend, Dress. If you're around tomorrow at 6 PM, we are streaming Pathfinder for our monthly games. That's a bonus stream if you're around from 6 till 10. And then I'll be back on Sunday afternoon from 1 PM for some more Final Fantasy. So hopefully you can catch you on one of them. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend, dude. And yeah, fingers crossed we'll catch you next time. But yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna stop because it'll take me far too late. And considering I've not been sleeping, I don't think it was too sensible to stay up too late tonight. But thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around for tonight. Only one chapter, but it was a doozy of one. Oh man, there's a lot of things being revealed now. We're getting very close. We're definitely past the halfway point. And looks like Misaki's the next character to take control of. But yeah, I'm going to save that one for not next week actually, 2 weeks time. I'll explain why in a moment. So yeah, like I said, so tomorrow we've got Pathfinder on from 6 o'clock. I hope people are looking forward to that one. I know I am. We've been looking forward to it for a couple of months, but I've had a lot of things got in the way of running that session. Sunday we'll be here for some more Final Fantasy X. So that one definitely will be continuing on as we push into Zanarkand. So we're into a big section of Final Fantasy X this week. Next week, I believe I'm still okay on Thursday this week. I think I am. There is a parents' evening coming up, however, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful. That should be the week after, I think. I think that's in 2 weeks' time, so as long as everything goes okay. There is a strike on Thursday, so I shouldn't have much work to do on that night. I'll have got it all done during the day. So yeah, we should be back with some Blue Reflection on Thursday, but next next week I am going to Warhammer World, so I have got to be up ridiculously early to organise a coach full of teenagers to get down to Nottingham, so I will not be streaming next Friday. But as I say, lots of other streams going on throughout the week, so that should be really fun. As I say, thank you very much if you stuck through this. Hopefully you're enjoying the story as much as I am. I love these games, and the story in this one is just, while it's really slow and very repetitive in visiting the same areas of the hospital, it's the way it's revealing everything here is got me so hooked. Like, I want to know more, and my least favourite storytelling method is having multiple characters jumping between them, but thankfully it seems like there is only 3 characters and it's going fairly quick. But we'll jump into Phase 8 in 2 weeks' time, I think, and then I'll take another week off, and then we'll do it again the week after that. So it's every 2 weeks at the moment. We seem to be doing these midnight streams, but I'll keep you appraised as and when, if there's any other disruptions. But right now, I'm just going to close this game down because I can. I say I can, but it's not going to let me, is it? No, I'm just going to close you manually that way. Okay, yeah, let's see if there's anybody actually awake still at this point, still streaming. I'll drop you off with them as I disappear. It looks like we've got a couple of people about. I haven't jumped in to see how Nye's done for a while, so maybe we'll go across and see him. But either way, whatever you guys have got on this weekend, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Look after yourselves, have a great time. Hopefully I will see you all for tomorrow, but otherwise, you look after yourselves, have a great time, everyone. So I'm just going to type this while I'm saying, and be kind to yourself. It's a tough time, and you deserve happy things. By the way, have a great time, look after yourselves, see you all tomorrow, and yeah, thank you very much, and you too. Have a great night's sleep, everybody, and I shall hopefully catch you all next time. Sorry for the short stream today. Like I say, I am really tired and in quite a lot of pain, so I'm going to take some painkillers and hop off to bed. So, yasumi, kyotsukete, bye bye.